going to be possibly a very salty episode. You get it? Fucking laugh at my joke, bitch.
No, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Anyways, my name's Josh. Here today with Adam.
Greetings and salutations. Haters, lovers, all welcome, especially the haters.
Especially those haters. And if you're a fucking hater, you really want to fucking have some cool, delicious haterade, go to GameRageMagazine.com where you can fucking have your hate thirst quenched by the fucking cold, hard facts that are spit upon all of our podcasts. If you want to follow us on social media, as long as you're not a fuckboy, at Game Rage Magazine on Instagram and TikTok, at Game Rage Mag on Twitter/X. And if you're not a complete and utter fucking dumb fuck, then you should fucking follow the namesake of the show at All Gas No Trash Official.
Or don't, because I'm going to ban everybody anyway.
That's true. You're getting your ass banned anyways. You know, I was going to say, I think we should reset all of the social medias and unfollow everybody. So we have 0 followers and then, or not, we have 0 following. And then whatever the number is, we follow no one.
I don't want to follow anybody.
That's what I'm saying. I think we should just delete everybody on the ones that we follow, that we click to follow on. Unfollow every single one of them. Yeah. And then when people look our shit, oh, they're not following anybody. And then we'll have whatever, however many followers, and then whatever, fuck off. 0. Because we follow no one. And you can find that out at Game Rage Mag on Twitter/X if I didn't say that already.
I can't exactly do that with All Gas No Trash because I kind of need it to keep
tabs on people. Yeah, that's true.
For bands and shit, like I need to know when shows are coming up or when dates are coming up for albums.
That's a good point. All right, maybe we won't.
No, not for Game Rage. Game Rage is going to be 0.
0. Yeah, but for All Gas No Trash, you probably need to because you need to pay attention to shit.
Yeah. So unfortunately, but it's only going to be the fucking S tier shit.
S tier.
I don't fuck with anybody.
True story.
Especially not Chicano Batman. If you want to know all about that, you go to fucking the Butt Fuck Nowhere show where you can find out why we're bringing back fucking retard and fag.
Yeah. You can hear all about that. Scorched Earth is the name of the episode. You can it's out now wherever podcasts are sold. But anyways, what do we got today here, good buddy?
Well, shit. We're gonna have to save your story about Live Nation because we just need to get straight to fucking business. The album reviews do pretty well, so
they do. So that's why that'll be the next week's episode, I guess.
Fair. All right. Well, I hope you have a pretty good recollection of the fucking night.
I do, and I have a lot. It's ingrained in my memory because I'm so fucking incensed over this.
Okay.
But yeah, well, we can get to it. Don't worry. I'm sure the story will just get. I'll unlock more things as the week goes on, so I won't have anything to forget to say.
That's fair.
All right. So anyways, today we're doing a good old-fashioned album review.
Fuck yeah. It's going to be Acts of Faith from SAULT, the enigmatic group, with the exception of Cleo Soul, who's her own solo artist. This album that came out that was just announced no more than a couple days after it was fucking dropped.
Yeah.
Or before it was dropped, rather. And it was dropped through like this Dropbox folder bullshit. Don't even have the fucking decency to put it on Spotify.
Man,
only's up for 3 days. Luckily, the fine people, the YouTube users that are wise to their music, uploaded the whole album, and the fucking assholes put it in a WAV file, which is fucking massive as shit.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, there's like 8 songs, so you know that's gonna be a lengthy download, dude. And
it's like 27 gigs or some shit.
Dude, it is. They literally created every obstacle or barrier to entry for this album. So I felt, well, we didn't have to deal with that, but
that's true.
We have the luxury of just streaming this from, well, I won't say from where, but
yeah, somewhere. None of your goddamn business.
Yeah. So we're going to listen to this album, and yeah, I really don't know too much about this band, and neither does fucking anybody else at this point. The only thing that we know is that they actually performed live, and this whole performance that so many people saw and had glimpses of their performance, like the video, it was some kind of experience. It was like nothing ever done before previously by any other artist, and there's nothing else to really fucking say. So we're just going to fucking listen to it and just hear what you have to say about your first impressions of Acts of Faith. And also, they've had numerous albums at this point, and they've been doing this thing where they just drop music, and I don't even think they really care about the streams because they just drop in a fucking Dropbox folder.
Dude, man, they're straight Orange Cassidying this fucking music business.
Extremely based. They should have been called Based the Band.
You know, I have to say, I do have a little, I was being like, man, what a bunch of assholes the way they're doing this. But actually, you know what? Now that we have fucking completely and utterly defeated CD Baby, okay, in the war on fucking shitty music developer or shitty music distributors, this is probably the way to go. I'm just going to... Millennial Frog's all new albums are just going to be released in a Dropbox, and they're only going to be up for like a week, and then that's it. If you didn't get it, fuck off. You missed. Too bad.
You missed, yeah.
You fucked up, all right?
Yeah, so Acts of Faith, the album that was abruptly thrusted upon us on a weekend, I think, or the previous week, and there's nothing really to say. The music itself, I'd rather withhold that information from you. I don't... We'll just get to it because you'll find out what the genres they end up playing are.
Yeah, all right. I mean, that's fair enough.
So what's the first song that we're listening to?
So the first song is called Acts of Faith.
Fuck yeah.
Is the name of the song.
Self-titled song for the not the self-titled album, but...
Just lighten it up. Lighten it up with the first song. So here we go. This will be, if you can find it, go to your little Google machine and see where you can find it. Maybe you'll find the Dropbox. I don't fucking know. Figure it out, all right? We're going to listen to it. So this will be the first song, Acts of Faith by SAULT.
Yeah.
All right. That was Acts of Faith, the title song number 1 off of Acts of Faith by SAULT.
All right. What ideas are you getting from this?
Well, I'm getting like I hate listening to my own voice fucking when we don't need to do it. I'm getting... This is some kind of a funky, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like jazz, funky, kind of almost gospel-y I'm getting a little bit from this.
Yeah.
So is that like what the genre is that they do?
Yeah, I mean, it's not exclusive to that, but that's kind of like where they find themselves sometimes.
The general.
But this album feels like it's going to be that because the lyrics themselves were... particularly of speaking of God's fucking love.
Yeah.
Which I normally don't like the idea of God itself altogether or even religion itself. But I'm willing to make an exception for this band because these guys fucking bang hard. Not literally. I mean,
maybe they do. Who knows?
But it's like the instrumentation is so fucking good. Like the drumming is really tight. The guitar like sits on top of the drums, like it's in the fucking pocket. And then later in the song, we hear like the bass line come in and it kind of becomes like the focal point in the foreground. But the harmonies are fucking great. Like the utterances of the lyrics themselves. It's just like calling out to God and shit. I mean, there's nothing really profound being said as it, ironically, when you're talking about God, when you're talking about profundity or whatever, there's not really much to the imagination about what we're listening to, but the instrumentation for the fucking music and even the vocals. I mean, Cleo Sol's voice is it's like honey on my fucking ears, dude. Yeah, at least for me, it is. Yeah,
and I'm not digging the lyrical content on this currently. I mean, so far, it's only listened to one fucking song. I will say the instrumentation is stellar. That is top notch. This sounds very fucking tight, as you said. It's very, very well put together. The instrumental portion, the lyrical content, I think is suffering, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Again, if the instrumentation keeps this pace, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can even kind of turn yourself off to the lyrics,
right?
And like appreciate the vocals and everything else. Yeah.
So like the harmonizing, like you said, that's cool. That I don't know, kind of weird gospel-y shit that they're doing.
Yeah,
that sounds good with the type of instrumentals that they're playing, essentially.
Yeah. Well, so let's get to
right,
the
next fucking song?
And I think this is kind of cool to, as a concept, to just make this whole session just one playthrough, like all the way through, as opposed to breaking up songs and recording each one. Like this is just probably them fucking jamming, and they're like, let's make this an album, and they just fucking threw it on. So I think that's cool. So let's get to the next track.
Yeah, true. All right, so the next track, it's going to be track number 2, and that is going to be Set Your Spirit Free by SAULT. Here we go. All right, so that was Set Your Spirit Free by SAULT, track number 2. What'd you think about that track?
One thing I forgot to mention was the fuck, man. I really loved the piano in the previous song, Acts of Faith, because there were a lot of other things going on, but this thing would only chime in like every fourth bar or some shit. Mm. And it just kind of added like a somber or solemn tone to it. And now we kind of get to see this song, or we get to see the piano kind of come into the foreground, and like whoever's playing it is just fucking straight doing demonry on this,
tickling the ivories,
dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As far as like the lyrics go, again, you can't really expect much when it comes to like gospel music. It's like literally praising God.
Yeah.
So I mean, just to kind of recap, it's like talking about God's love and how heaven still believes in us, and set your spirit free.
Are they like religious people? Like, what's
I guess amongst the group themselves, like they all must be abiding by some form of Christianity, which you don't seem to be subscribing to.
No, this is not my fucking jam. Okay. Here's what I'll say about this so far. The lyrical content is AIDS because I don't like gospel music. I'm not a fucking gospel person. However, game recognized game, all right? The fucking instrumentals are off the chains. They're good.
Yeah.
Again, it's not my genre that I would listen to just on my own, but it doesn't mean it's not good. It's still objectively good.
I prefer Jesus over fucking hearing about a sob story of, my boyfriend. I've heard that story.
That's true.
Fuck that, dude. I'm done with that shit.
Well, I've also heard the Jesus story too many times, and I'm done with that as well.
I'm also done with that, but I also don't hear enough of it to complain about it.
See, I don't want to hear the Jesus story. I don't give a fuck about any of this. All right. But now, like I said, game recognized game. I will give them credit instrumentally so far. This has been fucking 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. It's a banger.
It's a banger. The instrumentals are just fucking
off the charts, dude.
Yeah, there's not even words to describe how great that is. It's unfortunate that it's in a gospel music. It's unfortunate.
Honestly, it is.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get to the
next track. What is it called?
God Will Help You.
Okay, so we went from Acts of Faith.
Set your spirit free. So, doing the Lord's work, let your spirit go, and God will help you.
Yeah.
It's thematically, it makes sense now. It makes sense.
We're evolving here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to the next track.
Let me find
God will help you. No, he fucking hasn't.
And he fucking won't. All right. That was track number 3. God Will Help You by SAULT. I want to, as I said, I want to hate this so much. Like, I want to be able to, I wish the fucking instrumentals were garbage so I could just shit on this all the way.
Yeah.
But I can't. And setting that aside, I am capable of compartmentalizing things, okay? I'm an adult male, and none of my feelings matter, so I just compartmentalize them as we always do. So I will compartmentalize this, and I will delete the lyrics because I don't fucking want to hear it. I don't want to hear Jesus. I don't fucking want to hear it. That is AIDS.
At least you haven't degraded yourself into becoming a simian, dude. Like going full monkey.
Monkey like here, beat.
Yeah, we are Homo sapiens. We can compartmentalize.
Yes, compartmentalize. Well, Homo superior actually can compartmentalize.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's what we are. We're Homo superior.
Yeah.
All right. So the instrumental track on this was fucking great. It was fire. That
Dude,
little
the bass line, the
that-
boom boom bing
Oh,
bing
man, that was good.
bing 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 bing. Man, you know, fucking Chicano Batman can learn a thing or two about rhythm and fucking melody.
yeah. Maybe Chicano Batman should fucking call these guys up and be like, "Hey, you guys want to be in my band? Because fucking we suck."
Yeah. So what is this song called again? God will help you. Yeah, I mean, as far as the lyrics go, it just is talking about how if you knew you were on heaven and life is precious and all this bullshit. I think the thing I actually like the most is the part before you actually get to, I don't know if it's the chorus, but it's the part where they're like, every day's your chance to grow a little stronger. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I like that so much, but goddamn, dude, Cleo Soul's voice is so reassuring. It's like, I could feel like the motherly love in her fucking voice, dude. It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling that you can get, and it's like funneling into your fucking ears, and it's being transmitted audibly,
Yeah.
sonically.
It's the audio version of your mom bringing you a blanket that just came out of the dryer and then giving you a hug in it, right?
Yeah.
Like on a cold winter night.
Yes.
And her voice is amazing. I just wish she wasn't singing about Jesus. And God.
I wish she wasn't singing about Jesus, but what can we fucking do?
True. Does she normally, is that her normal type of like content, or what does she normally?
It's been a while since I've like, cause she came out with an album or whatever, and I can't remember what.
I mean, shit. If she,
I think it was kind of more towards like self-empowerment and personal growth and shit. I don't know if it was heavy on the Jesus shit, but it is part of her.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, she sings well. I give her that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
I
unfortunate
mean,
the content is hot garbage, but whatever.
yeah, that's well, I mean, shit. We're basically halfway through the album after this, right?
Yeah, because there's only like 9. Well, no, there's 9 songs. So,
okay.
I mean, we're like, after the next one, we'll be like basically halfway through.
All right, cool.
So, well,
shit,
fair.
man. I mean, they're doing us a service by keeping the lyrics limited and
they're
being minimalistic in every sense of the word. The fact that they didn't put any effort to promoting their own album or literally doing anything, we had to do all the work ourselves.
Yeah, which is why this album's not going to get a 0 out of 10. Okay, that's fucking
bonus.
It's gonna get a decent score, I guess. So far, we'll see.
All right. Well, what's the next track?
Next
called?
song is called "Heal."
Oh, they kind of set that up in the previous song with
God will help you.
God will help you, and God will heal you.
Now he's gonna heal you or some shit
with his awesome fucking powers.
With his awesome fucking non-existent powers. Hell yeah! Oh, so great. Anyways,
when are they gonna incorporate Satan?
Shit, maybe we should hit them up and be like, hey, if we wrote some lyrics, would you guys do a Satan version of this just to fucking, even out the sides? Probably not, because they probably like Jesus, so that's not going to work. But
that's biased.
It is.
You need to see it from both sides.
I agree. I think they should. Whatever. Well, I'll send them an email.
True.
Anyways, all right, let's here we go. Heal by SAULT. All right, that was Heal by SAULT.
Yeah. I love the fact. I think it's doing more harm for us because we're going song by song. We have to stop and talk about it.
Yeah.
But listening to this thing as a seamless experience, I think is really cool, and just speaks to the fact that these guys could play an entire set with no fucking breaks. And for a lot of artists, they can't even fucking do that. So the fact that they were able to record what I imagine to be one entire session for one album. You know how many ducks you have to get in a row for that shit?
True, but I mean, we also don't know that that's how they did it.
Yeah.
Because you can very easily, because the way they wrote the songs, they just bleed into each other. So like you can very easily just edit that together and make it sound like you did it all in one shot. I mean, that's very doable.
I suppose, but I would give them the fucking benefit of the doubt because
I won't,
the
because
power of God says
I won't. That's definitely not.
SAULT has the power of God and anime, dude.
Absolutely. God and anime? No, it's one or the other. You don't get both. All right.
You get both.
It's fucking one or the other.
Yeah. Evidently, this song is named Heal, and it's putting your faith in God and trusting in his glorious nature, I suppose. And again, we're being brainwashed into Christian propaganda, and I'm not fucking for it. But when it comes out of Cleo Soul's voice, I'm very close to signing up for
to go back to church.
Yeah,
I will say that this is very like if this was playing in an elevator. The elevator would get stopped because we'd be bouncing around, fucking just jamming to it, and then it would just be like, and then God would leave us in there to die.
If this was if this type of music was played at a church, I'd be fucking down, dude. I would actually go to church just to get fucking down, dude. But
you know what the piano reminds me of? The piano reminds me of fucking Charlie Brown. I don't know why. I just that dance that he does where he bobs his head and he does his feet. That I just imagine that as this fucking songs are playing.
Yeah, and then a new element that was introduced in the song was the little synthesizer.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I like synthesizer.
That was a nice little element.
Big
added.
fan.
Big fan.
Big ups to the synthesizers.
Yeah. Very cool. Very legal.
Yeah, indeed. All right. So what the fuck's the next song called? It is going to be Turn It Around. Oh, man.
Oh, so after all the shit that we've gone through, we've now been rewarded for putting our faith in fucking God. And the next track is called Turn It Around. So from the low point that we were once at, we are now being picked up and lifted by the spirits of the Holy Spirit. Maybe they'll mention the Holy Spirit.
Maybe they will. Oh, I'm sure they probably will because it's been the whole goddamn album about God and Jesus. All right, here we go. Turn It Around by SAULT. Okay, that was Turn It Around by SAULT.
That song was badass because it had like a softcore pour sound.
Yeah, man. It was pretty good.
It sounded like it could have been in like fucking Shaft or some blaxploitation film.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no, I was gonna say we're licensing that when we make Ed's John Conger series or whatever that is. We're gonna license that song to be the theme intro for it.
Yeah, that part where they're like, what was that part where they said they were they started singing like that really high pitched voice? They're like, you can turn it around, turn it around. I'm just gonna start showing up at people's houses, and then they have to call back to me when I say the lines. You can turn it around, you turn it around. La 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 la. Yeah, but funky bass line, that wah wah guitar, that softcore porn sound, excellent. And then the drums are like kind of hitting not the actual the paper, the material that you strike to make the typical drum sound, but it's kind of like you're hitting the side of the kit.
Yeah.
But enjoyable song, only a 30-second banger, but it's like they took notes from Millennial Frog and 30-Second Master, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, maybe they did. Maybe I should call him up and see if he had any words with them, perhaps. I mean, he is the musical messiah, so maybe this is actually what they're talking. Maybe they're actually referring to him.
That's true.
And not God, quote unquote, proper by any sort of nonsense religion. So who knows?
Yeah, but your amphibian fucking overlord.
Yeah. Could
Millennial Frog.
Millennial Frog. Multiple albums out now. You can get them anywhere albums are had, and they're free.
30-Second Master.
Poverty of Content, and the gentleman known as Millennial Frog.
Wait, you forgot one.
Well, no, those are the three that are the most recent ones.
Okay,
and then there's the other two because there's 5 total. So there's the first one, which was I forgot the name of it. But anyways, Based in Space Pill was the next one, and then the first one was Comfy Tunes for the End Times. Yeah, there we go.
But what about Dropship?
That's what?
Did you say Dropship already?
No.
Free Dropship.
No, that was not the album. That was the name of the song.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because that was on Poverty of Content.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the next track.
Right, so the next track is gonna be where'd it go? It's
Lessons.
Lessons. God, this is gonna be fucking. Here we go. We're gonna learn some lessons from Christ, apparently,
or Satan, maybe.
I hope. Man, what if Turn It Around was like they turned it around and they went?
They went heel.
Yeah, they turned heel and they
went 180 and
started embracing the Church of Satan and fucking. And the next 5 songs are about Anton LaVey or some shit like that.
Yeah, knowing that, like Star Wars, the path to the dark side is the path to many
things some would consider unnatural.
Many abilities that are considered unnatural.
All right, here we go. Lessons by SAULT. All right, that was the lessons
All right. You had me up until this point. You kind of fucked us over with this one, with the redundancy of the lyrics. And the only thing that was introduced was jazz flutes, which was great.
Sure, hot dogs sound great right now.
But it sure didn't help justify listening to however fucking long that was. I'm dinging them for this song.
Yeah, definitely. This song this was a bad choice. This was the audio version of Milk Was a Bad Choice.
Milk was a bad choice.
Because this was a terrible decision. Now you've further ingrained and fully highlighted that now everything's starting to sound repetitive. These same beats, now I'm starting to pick it up after I heard the same lyrics and clicked it in. Now, yes, they introduced the jazz flute and they introduced the synthesizer in another song. Now it's all starting to sound the fucking same almost, with the exceptions of these new little things that they're introducing. So I don't know. We'll see how the next one goes. But
yeah, maybe we'll get another softcore porn song with a slower tempo.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. But I feel like they just shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah,
now
that was a lot. That was a big ask from them to have the listener listen to this shit. So let's get to the next track,
which is let me see real quick. The next one is called "Only for You."
Only for me.
Oh no.
Only fans.
Oh no.
The gospel song.
The gospel song of only the gospel of only fans.
Oh sweet Jesus. This is not promising.
Nope, it's the same shit. All right, here we go. Let's do it.
Give it to me.
Here we go. Give it to me, baby. All right, that was Only for You by SAULT.
All right, these assholes did it again by having a lyric repeated 1,000 times over. And I will say the song was introduced in a new format with the string section coming in and making it feel like you floated into fucking outer space and shit. But the song is mostly about how there's one person out there for you. And the best way to wow them is by saying fucking literally nothing or doing nothing. That it'll come to you or whatever. You don't have to contest for anybody for this shit. But I gotta say, man, like this Afro beat business going on, man. I'm grooving, man. I like this, the bass lines, it's the softcore porn guitar with the winker. That shit bangs, dude.
Yeah, it does. And I think that SAULT would be best served by taking their own advice, and silence is the best way to wow. Just stop fucking doing the lyrics. Just have her just have her do that in the background. Fucking, that's all you need. Don't insult me.
Whoa, are you a producer, man?
I don't know. You know what? Actually, technically, yeah, I am. I produce Millennial Frog. Okay. You can call me Dick Rubin. All right.
Slick Rubin, dude. It's like Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
But Rick Rubin.
No, they call me Slick Dick. All right. Because I'm always lubed up and ready to go. They're starting to outstay the welcome here with these lyrics. It's really fucking pissing me off. So, all right, let's get to the next fucking track here.
Which is Signs.
Signs.
Hopefully it's about the movie with Mel Gibson. And
oh, shit. There's no way.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
There's no fucking way. That's a song we need to make. A song about signs, man. Mel Gibson, call up fucking, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, dude.
Fucking Dakota Fanning or whoever that is. Elle Fanning, whichever one of them. I don't remember. But yeah, that's what needs to happen.
I think it's Dakota because the other one's like on the younger side.
Oh, all right. Anyways, all right, here we go. Signs, not the movie. The song by SAULT.
True story.
All right, so that was Signs by SAULT, and we got swerved. It wasn't actually about signs; it was about Left Behind, starring Kirk Cameron. That was what the song was apparently about.
It was about a movie, nonetheless.
At least that's our interpretation of it.
Yeah, I like this song a lot. I like the part about them talking about the signs of God being in fruit, even though that's completely stupid.
Well, no. Okay, hold on now. Maybe I think we're starting to get a picture here that they might be Catholic, because remember, it shows up as Jesus shows up in food a lot to Catholics. So, those are like miracles or whatever. So maybe that's what they're alluding to, that they're actually Catholic.
Yeah, maybe. But I do think it's cool that they're using like life itself, planet Earth, nature, and all these things are indicative that there is a God. There is a creation aspect. But again, I can't subscribe to it because I'm not down with that shit. But the instrumentals fucking bang, dude. It's just hard to sit through this shit because I just don't fuck with Christianity altogether. So anyways, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. I think I can agree with that. It's just is not the Christianity part it's too much. It's too much and it's repetitive. That's the problem. It's repetitive. If you were giving me like lyrics that maybe were different and explored things, yeah, cool, man. Maybe I could somewhat at least appreciate the attempt, but so far it's all just been repetitive nonsense. So anyways, all right, well, here's the final fucking song.
A 9-minute banger.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's like fucking, I think there's like 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
It's called Pray For Me.
And it's just going to be Pray For Me 9,000 times.
Yeah, it's kind of what it's looking like. So, all right, here we go. Pray For Me by SAULT.
Pray for us, dude.
Yeah, pray for us that we don't kill ourselves while listening to this fucking song.
Yeah, let's get cracking.
All right, here we go. All right, that was Pray For Me, the final track off of SAULT's album Acts of Faith.
Yeah, this song was actually kind of funny because there was a line where Cleo's soul says something about burning a fucking bridge, and I'm like, oh Jesus, dude! Like, yeah, dude, are we getting an evangelical on this bitch? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Now at the end, calling for the apocalypse to begin,
and then like she's jerking off God for like a majority of the song and how great he is, and she needs his strength. I need your strength. To basically make her way through the day and all of life itself. And she believes in God himself and also herself. And she's making her way through life and all the struggles and perils that we all go through. And through the strength of God and her acts of faith, she will make it through the day. But not without fucking God glazing on her face with the amount of lyrical fellatio that goes on in this particular song. And then we have the violins coming in and out and really settling the song itself to kind of wind us down. And it's a big ask to ask all of us to stick around for the last 90 seconds of violins when mentally we are already fucking checked out. So what do you have to add about this song?
The quote unquote the big man upstairs definitely blew his load on this
glazed
song. He was glistening with a glazed up gobbled glizzy, just blowing loads everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what was happening.
Cleo's soul, the fucking deity meat writer, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely. This I really wish. When you told me the name of this, Acts of Faith, I thought it was AXE of Faith, Acts of Faith. And I thought seriously, I was like, ooh, this is going to be, it's SAULT, SAULT, AX. Oh man, this is going to be like some kind of fucking crazy, like
Viking shit.
I was excited. And then when it turned out to be about Jesus, I'll tell you what though, I gave it a chance. I gave it the opportunity to prove me wrong. It didn't, but I gave it the chance nonetheless. Fuck these guys. I'm sorry. I have nothing good to say other than this. Maybe the instrumentals for the first half of the album were fucking pretty fire, but then it just became the same shit, same old shit, repetitive. And then you throw in the repetitiveness of the lyrics. Because again, I didn't even really think it was repetitive until they did that track number 6, and that fucking
Lessons was ass,
and it brought attention to the fact that this is all just the same shit, just repeated over and over again. Oh fuck, this is not actually that great.
Number?
Oh, I have a number.
Oh, I have a fucking number.
I have a fucking number. And the only reason this number is even a number at all is just because of the first half of the album with the instrumentals. That's basically it. But my score, I'm giving this a 3 out of 10 would not bang.
Would not bang?
Would not fucking bang.
I think for me, it's either like a 6.5 or a 7, mainly for the fact that I love the instrumentals. Mm-hmm. But you are right. It did become redundant with the lyrics and the instrumentals at one point. There was a few songs where the tempo was like nearly identical.
Yeah.
And you could, if you went track by track and you play them at the same time, simultaneously, like you almost couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah.
But I think it's salvaged by the fact that I love like Cleo Soul's voice, and also these guys as musicians, whoever's even in the fucking band, like they're obviously proficient in what they do.
Oh yeah.
And I'm willing to give a benefit of the doubt, and I'm not actually letting. Oh, I guess it's somewhat a ding for. No, I can't really say that because this is kind of where they're at as far as like the project goes. They do gospel music, but yeah, I just can't. I think I don't like, dude. Can you even ask a gospel band, to be more clever with their fucking lyrics? Like, because that's kind of the whole. That's kind of what they're playing with. Like that's the sandbox they're playing in.
Yeah, they have. But you. Okay, let's just even view that objectively. The Bible itself, right, is rife with examples of excellent wordplay and, you know, alluding to things through metaphor. I would expect a gospel band, if you could just plagiarize shit from the Bible, you could do the least amount of work possible and put out a better product.
Yeah.
So yes, I do expect gospel bands to be hella fucking articulate with their words. The power of Christ is flowing through you, allegedly. You are literally speaking into song the word of God, right? The one that you believe in is the highest and most powerful. I would think that you would at least put in some fucking effort to lyrical content. And that's, now again, not that I'm a guy who follows religion, but I mean, shit, they might be going to hell for this. I don't know.
Hey, dude. Shit, I don't know if this is even worth mentioning, but because it has nothing to do with music. But while we're on the subject of God, one person that fucking pisses me off to no end, and maybe you do have a point in SAULT going to hell, because the fact that they're even making music to make profit and not give God his cut. Like, true. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, true. Definitely going to hell for sure. Hypocrites. So hypocrites as well.
I just wanted to shit on the guy that says, Jesus Christ, that breakdances, because it is straight blasphemous that he's making shirts with Jesus Christ on it and Jesus isn't getting his cut. And it's, well, as I said before, it's already blasphemous that this dude is profiting off of the likeness and image of Jesus himself. So go fuck yourself. Indeed. If I was still a Catholic, only in name, I think I would be highly offended by this. I'm actually offended for Christians about this, because SAULT's doing the exact same thing with music. So
yeah. And just like him, the Jesus Christ guy, I mean, his pop locking it's fire. It
is pretty decent.
However, it does get repetitive at the same time. So this is the same exact thing. Just his is pop locking and theirs is gospel music.
Yeah,
so.
I'm between 6.5 and 7. Yeah. So
okay, I hate it. This is terrible. I would not recommend anyone listen to this. And again, I've heard nothing from them. So I've heard nothing.
This is the first and last time you'll listen to SAULT.
Oh, good. Yeah. I mean, listen. Unless you tell me, oh man, there's a new album and it's so good. All right, cool. I'll give it a shot.
No,
but good. I don't want to. Fuck them. Glad.
No, I think we'll mostly stick to getting one album in from like new artists, and unless it's just something that I can't help. I mean, this was just the fact that there was a release that they had, and we just had to get to it. So.
Yeah, and I will say that I now understand why they only put this up on a Dropbox file and didn't actually promote it.
Because they couldn't fucking make money off of it.
Yeah. No one would have bought it anyways.
Nobody would have bought it anyways.
Oh, man. Anyways. Fuck this, dude. This was terrible. I can't believe we just fucking listened to that.
Hey, dude, we're trying to deprogram from our TikTok attention span, so that at the very least we completed this.
Yeah, agreed. It was worth it just for that alone. So thank you, SAULT. Big ups to SAULT.
Can we get the fuck out of here?
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, if you want to hear our other shit, go to GameRageMagazine.com, at Game Rage Magazine, Instagram and TikTok, at Game Rage Mag on Twitter /X. All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. And yeah, don't listen to this shit. Go fuck yourselves.